what is so special about these ones? I'm gonna tell you. Now focus with me. When you define something, this means it is being specific, like you define it. So when you have something that's definite, this means it is something that's specified. When you have something that's indefinite, this means it's not specified. You're talking about things in general. And that's why we call them the indefinite pronouns, because these are the pronouns that we use to refer to things in general or to people in general. And these ones are the pronouns that normally end with body, one, thing, or word. And these ones are somebody, anybody, nobody, everybody, someone, anyone, no one, everyone, something, anything, nothing, everything, somewhere, anywhere, nowhere, everywhere. These ones, when you see them, you should know that these ones are called indefinite pronouns. Now, what is so special about these ones? I'm gonna tell you. So focus with me, open up your eyes. They are important because a lot of students make mistakes when they use them. I want you to pay attention. Indefinite pronouns are treated as singular nouns. In other words, the verb that comes after these pronouns should take an S. Look at this example. Nothing seems to work. Even though it's nothing, like it's not even singular, it's less than singular, but it takes S. Nothing, because it's an indefinite pronoun. One should live somewhere that is safe and quiet. Somewhere that is safe and quiet. Indefinite pronoun. Everyone in the team was doing well. This one is tricky because a lot of students think, everyone, this means a group of people. This means we should use no. Everyone, because it is an indefinite pronoun, takes was, takes a verb plus an S. Everyone in the team was doing well. Everyone in the team was doing their best, but they ended up losing the game. I added the and they just to remind you again that these ones are the singular they. Yeah, because we're talking about everyone, we're treating this pronoun as a singular noun. That's why we use the and they. Okay? Well, even if you treat it as a plural noun, you're going to still use the and them. Yeah? But focus with me. It's good to question yourself all the time. Another mistake some students make is they use the personal pronouns ending with body in their essays. In other words, in their formal writing. When you use personal pronouns ending with body, this means you are using informal pronouns. For example, I don't want you to say in your essay, everybody has a responsibility to protect the environment. This is informal. How do you say it formally? Everyone has a responsibility to protect the environment. Everybody is when you talk to your friends. Yeah, everybody. Nobody. This is when you talk to your friends. In the IELTS exam, no one is your friend. Another example, nobody can deny that global warming is a major threat to the environment. This is not formal because we're using nobody. How to make it formal? You use no one. No one can deny that global warming is a major threat to the environment. And I want you to pay attention here. All the definite pronouns are written in one word, except no one. It is the only indefinite pronoun that is written in two words. Okay? No space one. Do not mix between everyone and everyone. Hoppa. This is getting serious, Isa. Now it's getting more serious. What do you mean by do not mix between everyone and everyone? Do not mix between every space one and everyone with no space. Why? Let me show you why. When you say, for example, everyone knows that they should wear a face mask. Everyone, he, is used as an indefinite pronoun to mean every person. Every person knows that they should wear a face mask. This is singular they, by the way, if you don't know. So he When you use it without a space, this means every person in general. When you say every space one of the students knows that they should wear a face mask. So what is the difference between this one and the previous one? When you say every space one, the word one here is separate. It is word on its own. The word one on its own here is a pronoun, which is the third person pronoun I showed you in the table. Okay, so in the previous example, everyone is acting as one word, and this word is an indefinite pronoun. In the second example, one on its own is a pronoun, which means a person or a thing. We normally use it when you want to talk about a specific group of people. So there's a difference between saying everyone, this means everyone on the planet, including the ones in China, the ones in Australia, the ones in Papua New Guinea, which is a country, by the way, next to Australia. But when you say every one of the students, now it's getting more specific now. Specific, definite. So it's not indefinite. For example, when you say, I want to thank every one of you. If you say, I want to thank everyone, you're not going to be able to thank everyone on the planet. You have to thank a specific group of people. I received hundreds of letters. Here, I mean emails, yeah? I received hundreds of letters and I've kept every one. Focus. Here, when you say, I received hundreds of letters and I've kept every one, when you say every one, the word one here means every one of the letters. So it refers back to letters, because the personal pronoun one could refer back to a person or to a thing. Here it is referring back to letters, which is a thing. But imagine you said everyone with no space here, and see how the meaning is going to change. When you say, I received hundreds of letters and I've kept everyone. When you say everyone as one word, this always means people. Everyone as one word, it means people. It doesn't mean things. But when you say every space one, it could mean people and it could mean things. So here, because it could mean things, that's why it's referring back to letters. Okay? Imagine receiving letters and you're keeping everyone on the planet. It doesn't make sense. Yeah? No one can do this. I've kept everyone. Give me money, I give you the letters.